How you doing today, Thomas?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, thank you. So I understand winter break just ended for you. You're back in school now. How's that going?
School's going well. I'm really enjoying everything so far.
That's good to hear. Are you happy to be back learning with your classmates again?
Yeah, it's nice to feel a little normalcy now.
That's very good. Well, is everything all right at school? Because I do notice that you don't seem to be as excited about going back as you were last week when we spoke.
Well, I'm having a little conflict with sports are coming up, basketball and baseball, and I kind of have to make a decision which one I want to play.
Okay. So tryouts are going to be coming up then. What about those two sports is causing you to be less excited? Is there anything else you could use to describe it?
Well, I'm actually really nervous that I have to try pick between the two because I do love both so much. Tryouts for both sports are in 2 weeks, and I haven't really decided, like I said, which one I want to go with. It is my freshman year though, and I do want to be committed to that sport for the next 4 years. So it's a big decision to make for me.
Definitely, it is a very big decision. So you're feeling nervous, and maybe this decision is weighing on you, and it's causing you some extra stress?
Absolutely, I would definitely say so.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can somewhat organize your thoughts right now and make this decision a little bit easier for you. As an athlete, you're aware how important mental toughness is to sports, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's half the game.
Definitely. So today, let's go ahead and train your mental toughness while we're here and see if along the way we can help you come to a decision about these two sports.
Okay.
So in this training, you're going to speak to this empty chair here, and that chair is going to be the basketball chair.
Okay.
The chair you're sitting in right now is going to be the baseball chair. First, you're going to, as the baseball chair, tell the basketball chair what it is about baseball you like and why it is that you want to play it. After you do that, you're going to switch chairs, sit in that one as basketball, and you're going to tell baseball what it is about basketball that you want and why you want to play it. All good?
Yeah.
All right. Then let's go ahead and get this started.
Okay. So, what do I really love about baseball? Well, baseball was the first sport that I personally really found as a big interest to myself on my own. My favorite player is Aaron Judge.
Okay.
Yeah, big Yankees fan.
Hits a lot of home runs.
He does hit a lot of home runs. I don't know what it is. Just kind of like the slower pace of the game and just the feel of the game. The sound of the bat, when someone gets a big hit.
Definitely.
What's the word I'm looking for? The attitude of the pitchers when they strike someone out. Kind of like the swagger of the game. As weird that is to say, it's not really a big swagger sport, but
no,
the people that do.
It's a mental game.
It's a mental game.
It's a mental game. Definitely.
It's half the game.
Okay. Good job. Well, let's go ahead and switch chairs now, and you're going to be the basketball chair speaking to baseball.
Okay.
And you're just going to let baseball know why it is that you want to play basketball.
Basketball was the first sport that I was introduced to by my father. My father was all-state in high school all 4 years, played varsity all 4 years of high school.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Had scholarships, all that sort of thing. So basketball was introduced to me at a very, very young age. Almost, you could say, forced upon me. But I enjoy basketball. Basketball is still very, very fun. It's not maybe the sport I love the most, but I do enjoy basketball.
Okay.
But there is definitely a lot of pressure on me to pick that sport.
Okay. Well, that you did a good job there. If you don't mind, I'd like to try one more thing. Okay. So you can go ahead and sit in this chair, and you're gonna be baseball again. But what I want you to do in this chair, you're gonna be speaking to your dad, and I want you to tell your dad why it is that you want to play baseball, because it sounds like you kind of feel some pressure to probably play basketball right now. So I think it might help if you spoke to that chair as if you were your dad.
Dad, I know your dreams with basketball and going on playing in college and playing in the NBA didn't work out for you, and I feel like sometimes you're forcing that upon me a little bit, which I'm happy to take that role and live out your dreams a little bit. But this is my life, and these are my dreams, and I think I really have the potential to do something great, get a scholarship, and go play college ball somewhere, and maybe even go on to the pros. And I have to give myself that chance because this is my life, and I hope I have your support.
Awesome. So now I want you to sit in that chair, and I want you to act as if you're your dad, and I want you to respond to him as if it's you in that chair.
Do you want the honest response or the?
Yes, I do want your honest response.
Son, that's as a father, that's a hard thing to hear, but as any good father would do, I'm going to support you, and if at any point you maybe want to switch back to basketball, I'll be able to support you. But if baseball is really what you want to do, I'm your father, and I'll always be your father, and I love you, and I'll support you all the way.
Great job. You can go ahead and take a seat right here. So, how does that make you feel about your decision coming up? Do you feel like you'd be able to speak to your dad about this before the tryouts?
I do, yeah. If that would actually be his response, it's always a little different when you play it out in your head.
Right.
But my dad and I are very close. Sports has always been the thing that keeps us close. And at the end of the day, if he knows that it's what's going to make me happy, I think he'll support it 100%. He's that type of guy.
Definitely. So do you think you'd be willing to speak with him before our next session next week?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, that's great to hear. I look forward to hearing how it goes, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Have a great day.